Hey, this is like part two of my last post. I'm talking about four things here that I believe we need to be today. Number one, I talked about principled people who see. We need to be people who see what's going on in the world today. I talked about if you can't see that we're heading towards World War III, there's a problem. And I hope and pray we're not. I do know the end of the book, but there's a lot of things going on. And people didn't see what was happening during the pandemic either. They just went along with it. Not only do we need to be perceptive people who see, but we need to be principled people who stand. In this age of the slide down of morality, we need good principled people. You might call them conservative people, you might even call them Christian people. Some, of course, the far left call it the far right, nationalists or whatever, but we need principled people who can stand with good morals. And also we need prophetic people who speak. That's what I'm up to today, prophetic people who speak. You need to speak up. Everybody needs to speak up, not just the Tucker Carlsons and the Joe Rogans of the world and Russell Brands and all these people, but we need everybody to speak up and to push back on the globalists, on the global agenda. We need people to push back on immorality. We need people to not only stand, but to speak up. And I believe that you've got a voice. I've got a voice. And obviously, I can use that voice, but you can use your voice. And we need prophetic people who can see what's happening, know what's happening, and speak up about it. We also need, and I know I may lose some of you on this, but we need praying people who seek. What do I mean by that? Well, prayer changes things. And since I've been a Christian over 5 decades now, I've learned the power of prayer. And prayer is powerful. And obviously, there is a God of the universe. Hey, make no mistake about it. The Bible says a fool in his heart says there is no God. And, the Bible says, if my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray. And so we need to pray. God will hear from heaven, it says, and heal our land. And so obviously Christians, we need to pray and seek God. Praying people who seek is so important today, that we seek God on behalf of our nation, seek God on behalf of our family, seek God on behalf of ourselves, and of course on behalf of the church. So I hope and pray that you'd be a perceptive person who sees. I hope and pray you'd be a principled person who stands. I hope and pray you'd be a prophetic person who speaks, and also, of course, a praying person who seeks. Seek the hand of God, or seek the face of God, I should say. And so I just want to bring you those four qualities that I believe we need today. And I hope that by adding my voice to it, it might give you a bit of courage to speak up, to stand up. And, let's do what we can to shift the world back to the ways of God. And, this nation needs Christ, no two ways about it. The world needs Christ. He is coming back again, though. That's our great hope. So, hey, God bless you.